Hello everyone, this is your English teacher Ruchi Berwar. Well, in this video we will talk about the question paper of English of UP Board Class 10. In this video, I'll tell you how you can solve the question paper easily and get good marks in board exam. So, without wasting time, let's come to the point. As you know, there are total 30 questions in English paper, out of which the first 20 questions are MCQ based and you have to do them in OMR sheet. So, it is very important to keep the following points in mind while filling the OMR sheet. As you are seeing, here's your OMR sheet in front of you. There are total 20 questions in it. Each question has 4 options. You have to give the correct answer by blackening the circle given in it. Suppose the answer to question 1 is option C. Then you have to blacken the circle given in front of question 1 like this, using black ballpoint pen. The details given in the OMR sheet like date, roll number, subject code, examination, class, registration number and the name of candidate must be filled carefully. Make sure that the circle must be correctly and completely blackened. And now, if you want that there should not be a single mistake in your OMR sheet, then first of all, you should read the given MCQ question carefully and mark the correct option with a small tick mark with a pencil on the question paper. After that, fill all these answers one by one in the OMR sheet. This will reduce the possibility of mistakes. Now we come to section B, which is of 50 marks, and in this section question number 21, 22, 23 and 24 are grammar based questions which are of 27 marks, and question number 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30 are literature based which are of 23 marks. As you are seeing, this is your question paper. It has question number 21 in section B. That is, read the passage carefully and answer the questions given below. And this passage has 4 questions. Question A, B, C and D, which are of 7 marks. And if you keep some important things in mind while solving the passage, you can easily get 7 out of 7. So, let's learn how to solve the unseen passage. Here are some very useful tips to solve English passage quickly and correctly. So, the first point is to read the questions first. Before reading the given passage, read all the questions that follow because it would give you an idea of what you have to read for in the given passage. And the second important point is to understand the questions. Read the questions carefully and underline the keywords in them, and then look for the same keywords in the passage while reading it. Now we have the third important point, to read the passage with questions in mind. After reading the questions properly, read the passage quickly, and when you find the answer in the passage, mark it with a pencil on the question paper. Now the next point is to locate answers with the help of keywords. It is best to locate answers using keywords as it would help you write the complete and best possible answers for full marks. And For synonyms, read the referred paragraph once again. If you do not know the meaning of given word to which the synonyms is asked, read the referred paragraph carefully and try to understand what the lines are trying to convey. This would help you decode the meaning of the word and find its synonyms. And the last important point is to solve unseen passages from previous year's papers and sample papers. Yes, practicing with different types of passages will help in building up your confidence and make you well prepared to answer the unseen passage based questions correctly. If you pay attention to these points, you can easily get 7 out of 7 in board exam. Now we come to question number 22, in which you have to write a letter or application which is of 4 marks. As there is a choice between letter and application, so you can do either one. So let's discuss the letter first. As you know, there are two types of letters, formal letter and informal letter. A formal letter. A formal letter is a professional letter which is written in formal language in a prescribed format and in the stipulated format. Some examples of situations where formal letter may be used include job application, complaint letter, request letter, resignation letter. On the other hand, an informal letter is a personal letter which is written in a friendly manner to someone we are familiar with. Informal letters are generally written to friends, relatives, acquaintances, etc. When writing a formal letter, always be respectful and conscious of your language, no matter what the subject of the letter might be. This is an example of a formal letter in front of you. First of all, we will write the sender's address. It should be written in 3 lines. After that, leave a line and then we will write date in this format. Normally, you write the date in such a way that is absolutely wrong. You should not write it like this at all. You will write date only in these two formats. The first is in front of you, and the second one will be written like this. Then we will leave one line again and write the receiver's address. It will also be written in 3 lines. And a comma must be placed in each line of sender's address and recipient's address. After that, leave one line, then write subject. The subject of the letter is very important. It is a statement of the purpose of the letter. It should be written in a single line. Leave a line and write the salutation. The salutation can be Dear Sir, Dear Madam. While writing a letter to the editor, only Sir or Madam should be used. In another formal letter, Respected or Dear Sir can be used. Leave one line again and write the body of the letter. It can be written in 2 or 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph should be aimed at introducing yourself and stating the purpose of your letter. The second paragraph should furnish all the information about the matter. The third paragraph can be a concluding paragraph where you lay out your expectations regarding the matter. You will leave one line after every paragraph, then write thanking you as a complimentary close. Leave one line again and write subscription. In subscription, you can use yours faithfully, yours sincerely, etc. And after that, on the next line, you have to write XYZ or ABC As you are going to appear in the board exam, you will not write your name. Only XYZ or ABC will be written. You will put comma after writing yours faithfully or yours sincerely. So this is the format of formal letter. Now we will discuss the informal letter. To write an informal letter, there are some points to be remembered. First point is sender's address. Start with your own address written in the top left corner of the letter. This should include street number, city, state, and postal code. After that, skip a line after this section. Then write date just below your address. Write the month name followed by the date and year, or you can write the date first, then month and year. Leaving one line again, you will write salutation or greeting. Start the letter with a warm salutation like Dear Uncle, Dear Friend, Dear Recipient's name. Then, after leaving a line again, you will write the body of the letter. First of all, you will write introduction. Introduction is written to set the tone of the matter of discussion. You can begin by asking about the well, how the receiver, and expressing your well being, and then you can start mentioning the reason behind the letter. In the second paragraph, you will write the rest part of the body of the letter. This is where you can share your thoughts, updates, and feelings. You can explain the details of the matter here for which you are writing the letter. Keep your tone conversational, light, and friendly to provide the recipient with an enjoyable reading experience. Leave one line again and write closing of the letter. End the letter on a friendly note that matches the tone of your relationship with the recipient, like sincerely, with love, lots of love, best wishes, warm regards, kind regard, etc. Just below the closing note, you will write ABC or XYZ in place of your name according to the UP board pattern. Here is a sample of informal letter in front of you. I hope that the format of formal and informal letters has become clear to all of you. Now we come to the application. Applications are also come in the same category as formal. For example, leave application and job application. It is a formal request or it is even used for business purposes. So, while writing an application, if you will keep the following useful tips and tricks in mind, you can make your application more appropriate and better to read. So, here are some points you have to keep in mind. First of all, clearly state your reason for writing the application. Along with this, add your exact requirement, like the number of days for the leave, amount of fee concession required, medical certificate, or any other proof as required. All these reasons must be clear. Now, the second point, do not write a very long application. Keep it short and concise. Third point, ensure that the grammar, syntax, and structure of the application is correct. And the last point, state your request clearly and respectfully in an official manner. Now, we will discuss the format for writing an application to the principal. First of all, you will write receiver's address. And under this section, you will mention the person being addressed, that is the principal, and then school's address. After writing this section, you will leave one line and then write the date on which the application is written. Leave one line again and write subject. And your subject should be a short statement reflective of the purpose for which the application is written. Then leave one line again and write salutation. Here, the addressee is respectfully acknowledged and referred to. So you can write sir, madam, etc. Leave a line again and write body of content. In this section, you will mention your name and class, then state the reason for the application. After that, related factors such as the number of days for a leave, including dates. Show your gratitude towards the principal, and then you will write complimentary note as a closing. You will close the letter with yours obediently or yours faithfully, etc. And after writing yours obediently or yours faithfully, you will write XYZ or ABC according to the board pattern. And after that, you can conclude the application by mentioning your name with other essential details like class, section, roll number, or any other details. But if you are writing an application letter, like job application, you have to include sender's address first. Here is a format to write an application for job. First of all, you will write sender's address in 3 lines. After that, date, then receiver's address. After that, subject, then salutation, body of the application, and subscription. Well, children, if you keep in mind all the things I have told you, you can get 4 out of 4 in letter and application. Well, I'll explain question number 23 to 30 in my next video. Till then, keep studying. Best of luck.